Hello and welcome to the Best Practice interview series. Hi, I'm Michael Lysenblatt, CEO of Bounce Back Fast. Joining me today is Bruce Downing from Margaret River in WA to talk about some great things he's been doing with insurance. So Bruce, welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Tell me, so what have you been doing in terms of insurance and mortgage broking?
Well, I've been a broker for 11 and a half years, and about 18 months ago when Smartline introduced the referral situation that we have with Allianz Insurance, I decided to take it on board and see if I could help my clients to get good insurance in a very easy way.
Yep.
And I've been quite successful at that, and I just basically built it into my loan approval call.
So what did you actually do? How do you build it in?
Okay, well, when a loan's approved, unconditionally approved, it's always a really nice call to make, probably the best one we make. And so I will call my client, let them know it's approved, and they're always feeling good about themselves when that happens, and they're very happy because they've got a new loan or they've got a new property or something like that's happened. And so I've always spoken to them about the fact that they're going to be having to do a loan document sign-up, either if they're remote clients over the phone or if they're local clients here in my office. I always do all my doc sign-ups because I believe it's a good way of keeping rapport with the client and also making sure they're done right. And so I just build the insurance into that by saying there's a few things that are going to happen. I talk about the loan docs, and then I say you'll also be getting a call from Allianz Insurance about home and contents or landlord's insurance, depending on whether it's an owner-occupied or an investment property. And I just basically tell them about how they're going to get a call. They'll know that I'm the one who's introduced them to Allianz, and they'll offer them various types of insurances. And I tell them that it's very good insurance. I tell them about some of the features involved, such as the fact that there's no premium to be paid for paying monthly, unlike most insurance where they add about 10% of the premium. Also the 30-day free settlement insurance that is offered, and the fact that they do everything for the client. The client doesn't really have to do any more. So I talk to them about that. And I also tell them the fact that, just on a personal matter, my wife and I have transferred our house and contents and our two landlord policies and both of our car insurances over to Allianz, not so that we'd be able to make more money out of it, but because of the fact it's such a good deal and it's good insurance. And I think that also helps to impress the client, because personal recommendation is a very, very good way of doing it. And I'm very positive about it. I tell them how good it is and how easy it is. I always tell the client that there's no obligation, that they're not being forced into anything. But I do tell them that if they don't want to go with Allianz, that they will have to contact their insurer and arrange for certificates of currency to be sent to me. They'll have to change the name of their lender and all of that sort of thing. And I think different things appeal to different people, but I've found that there's a very good take-up rate. We had a state-based leaders forum about 6 weeks ago, and for the 12 months prior to that, my conversion rate was 75%. So
that's significant.
It seems to, it is, and so I think that what I say works pretty well. But I find that if you're confident about I'm very confident about what I offer with them because I believe in it, and I think that rubs off on the client.
Yeah, nice. And that's a significant conversion rate. That's 3 in 4 that will actually say yes. It doesn't sound like it's a hard sell per se or a difficult sell. The fact that you've got your own insurance is a very positive thing with Allianz. And it sounds like really insurance is a natural hand-in-hand product that will go with the loan.
Yeah. Well, it has to. It has to go with the loan. The people can't. You can't have a home loan without insuring the security property. So it's a 100% definite that they'll have to do it. So it's not as if you're trying to sell something to someone that they don't need. It's as I said, it has to happen. And so I use the KISS principle. Keep it simple. If you do it through Allianz, it's very simple. And it's good insurance.
And the fact that you mentioned also, they have to get it outside anyway, which will be more time consuming, and you may not get the same sort of deal. Do you get many people who say, I might check it out otherwise and come back to you?
Yes, I do. I often get emails from Allianz where they CC me into the quote that they send to the client, and then quite often that is taken up. But I always say to people, look, if you want to get quotes elsewhere, go right ahead. because I've found that the Allianz insurance is very positive. But it's very well priced and it's good quality. They have a number of different levels of policy. You know, you can get a real cheap one, doesn't cover much, or you can get absolute top of the wazzer, which is a little more expensive, but then again, it's very, very good insurance. And I find people take up different levels. I tend to find that people who've got a little bit more experience with property and maybe a little bit older will take up the better quality insurance, and some of the younger people who, you know, might think, oh, it'll never happen, so it's okay, we'll take up the cheaper. That's up to them.
Yeah.
You know, it seems to be it varies from one client to another.
And this is something which I echo, is that, you know, selling doesn't have to be hard. I mean, selling is just helping people to get what they want.
Right.
What you're doing is just saying, you need this, you know, it goes with the product, you need this, I can make this easier for you, should you wish to, and you're just giving them an invitation, and 75% are going, yep, we'll do that.
That's right. That's right. And if you, I find too that, you know, I tell the people that it's important that they have good insurance, and I position it with them that it's something I'm trying to help them with. I'm not trying to sell them anything, because it's not about selling. It's about them, you know, opting to take it up or not. And so it is, you know, I mean, it is a sale. Yes, it is a sale for sure, but it is by no means a hard sell. It's not like being, you know, shut inside the office of a car salesman, being browbeaten into buying something. It's a bit different to that.
Yeah.
So people feel comfortable with it.
Bruce, it's fantastic, and I think anyone listening to this, whether they are a new broker or like yourself experienced, you get some great value from understanding just by inviting someone to look at a product which goes hand in hand with the loan anyway, and benefits everyone. Bruce, fantastic. Thank you very much for today. Any final words you want to share with them before we finish up?
Not really, Michael. Other than if anyone wants to, you know, have a little bit more detail, look me up on the system, give me a call. I'll be happy to have a chat. And good luck with selling.
Great, Bruce Downing. Thank you very much for your expert opinions today, and I hope people watching this can get some great ideas and tips. I'm Michael Eisenblatt. See you next time.